those were some nice boats.
Yeah.
Man, the technology behind those are just phenomenal. I know Nautique came out with an electric boat.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
That thing's a beast. A beast.
Man,
Like, you're going to have to look that up.
the world's changing.
Yeah, I think
Electric boat, electric
I
jet
think I saw
board.
something on that like 2 or 3 years ago that was like ridiculous.
I want to see you rip that motor surfboard up behind a boat. Like, I haven't really seen you do that in a long time. I've seen you like from offshore.
Yeah.
I want to see you do it on the electric boat with the electric board.
Yeah, no, it's
We
cool.
need to go hit up the Nautique dinner and see if we could do that at that demo. That'd be pretty fun, wouldn't it?
Oh, hell yeah. No, I'm down, man. I love always riding behind the boats.
Yeah,
and
you like
hitting
taking
wakes
that. Yeah,
and-
hitting the wakes.
You
Yeah,
can use your
I'm into the
phone.
jumps,
You can
yeah.
use your phone and carve your way through different balances.
Yeah, I like carving on the waves and riding off the swell, and I mean it's cool.
And rock on, brother.
Yeah,
Much love
man.
to you, man.
Well, thanks, Gary. Dude, so, wow, man, the Big Ass Crawfish Bash is happening again literally tomorrow, April 2nd, Highland Bayou Park. I'm super excited to be cooking and hanging out with everybody. We know cookers and all the awesome people that are going to be here. I hope they raise tons and tons of money. I can't wait to see the Remax skydivers and just chase all the other crawfish. And
So, if you want to
it'll be
watch
cool.
the skydivers, you want to be here before 12 o'clock.
Yeah,
You want to be here
Yeah.
before 11 o'clock.
Yeah, I think 11 o'clock's when they do their thing.
Yeah.
And I'm actually going to be over there by the stage with you. We're going to do the ceremony kickoff, light the torch with Quentin and the whole crew. Their foundation has worked very hard to put this event together.
Yeah.
Big shout out to the Big Ass Crawfish Foundation, all the
Absolutely.
volunteers, all
Yes.
the
Oh, yeah.
sponsors, vendors.
It takes a village, man. It takes an army.
The city
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
Lamarck, we love you. We pass through you every time we go to Galveston, but we never forget about y'all. We're going to see these skydivers coming out about 7,000 feet. They're going to be flying right over the skydive land, or not the skydive land, the Highland Bayou Park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of those skydivers actually skydive at Skydive
Right,
Spaceland, Houston.
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
So
Definitely.
if you ever wanted to skydive, I highly
I know one of the pilots, actually.
Al the Sailor. Is that right?
Well,
No,
he
yeah.
is. I mean, he is a pilot, and he's the lead of the Remax team.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's name is Josh, but yeah.
So I'm going to tell you something. I actually called American Parachute Association, and I said, "Hey, can I skydive into the event?" And they're like, "Man, you're a pretty ambitious young man." And I was like,
Yeah.
That you are, Gary.
"Yeah." I was like, "Well,
to say the least.
I wanted to get my third one in on my belt. I just figured I could just go to the best event and skydive in, maybe with a flag, for God Bless America, or a Texans flag."
Right.
And they were like, "You know what? The reason why you can is because there's different regulations to do demos than at a normal tandem or
Sure.
an instructed
Yeah, you
skydive
probably have to have
experience."
so many jumps, and
controlled
permits
airspace, all
and-
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a little bit
yeah.
different.
So I'm going to be on the ground, ready to give them high fives for coming in for a hot, safe landing.
yeah, man.
God bless them and the sport they do. It's a very safe sport. It could be, a little taunting, a little scary, especially when you're getting ready to jump out of a perfectly good airplane.
Yeah, of course.
But the most important thing is having a safe shoot, deploy, and having a smooth landing. It could be dangerous. It could be very fun, but if you do things correctly, your odds of having a not so good of experience is slim to none.
Nice.
So I really look forward to doing my next skydiving event. Hopefully, I can become a demo one day, but I don't think it's going to be here or with the bass. So
But one day.
one day, man.
Yeah.
One day, man.
Definitely. Well, that's going to be cool, man. Yeah, we'll check them out. And, yeah, dude, what an awesome, awesome event, dude.
Yes, it is. It always is. And John, man, I'm glad to have you here, bro. Like,
Oh, thank you. Glad to be here.
like you're right here. You're like ready to eat some crawfish with us, or what?
Hey, I'm ready to eat tonight.
Yeah,
what we might have
that's
to
right.
do?
That's right.
Since you cannot make it tomorrow,
Yeah, I will be traveling up to East Texas tomorrow. So
where are you going to be at? Maybe I can DoorDash you some
the
crawfish.
oldest town in Texas, Nacogdoches.
Nacogdoches.
Yeah.
Is that the oldest town?
It's the oldest town in Texas.
Wow.
Yep.
Man, we got some
Did
history.
not know
So
that.
Yep.
that's a lot of history. So tomorrow is your anniversary from your.
Oh, the scene. You're talking about the scene anniversary?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're always in the scene, brother.
Yeah. Actually, I mean, today, 20 years ago today, is when a scrappy little crew of media professionals in this area decided to get together. Well, we'd already been meeting, but it's where we made it official and we started, launched the Scene magazine.
Yeah.
Started selling for our first issue, which was the May 2002 issue. T-Bone Toms, the Seabrook Beach Club, or the Alan Franks and Barry Terrell.
Yeah.
First two people to write us a check. I'll be honest, they wrote us a check before we even had a bank account to put it into.
Wow, that's awesome.
So they supported us from day one, and I think it was 18 years every month. Scene magazine hit the streets.
I like how you channel your success. Now you've been doing the Scene in a different perspective with the Weekends on the Water. I know that was that project with the Scene lasted. When did your last issue?
18 years. The last issue was March of 2020.
Right
when things got weird, right? St. Patrick's Day if I remember right.
Before things got weird, I remember you featured me in an edition.
I remember that. Yeah, fundraiser, right? Over at was that Cabo?
Cabo.
Yeah,
and it was
I remember that.
It was during Texas Outlaw Challenge.
Right.
Yeah.
One of the biggest events for the shootout that's going to be going on in June.
Probably like June 24th.
Yeah, traditionally June.
The
Yeah,
third week of June. Yeah.
So, fortunately, Crawfish won't be at Cabo then because it's out of season, but they're going to have a bunch of other good grubs.
Yeah.
Really, it's going to be fun to see the Texas Outlaw Challenge, but I don't know if I'm going to be in the magazine, but maybe we'll be on the show.
There you go.
Weekends on the Water.
There you go. The show, the app, the radio station. We're kind of pivoting a little bit from print.
I love digital media. Like, I've actually been more connected digitally man, we are so digitally inspired. Like, everything is on the media, and good media, bad media. As long as you get the communication, you know what's going on, right?
Yep.
So, John, if we don't do this again,
we'll do this again.
Yeah, man.
we're gonna have to. We're gonna have problems, man.
Right.
We're gonna have serious problems.
Right.
And how we're going to fix those problems is by you coming to the Big Ass Crawfish Bash in 2023, bro.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, no, I mean, unfortunately, a previous
He's
commitment.
here.
Yeah, but I'm here now,
No,
right?
you're here
Yeah.
now. But I'm talking about we want you cooking crawfish with us.
Right.
The full
I
experience.
will be upfront and honest. I'm better at eating crawfish than preparing it,
Fair enough. There's more eaters than cookers, no doubt, yeah.
But no, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Well, we'll make sure we take a lot of pictures and send them to you. And like I said,
man,
you get
please.
that address where you're at. I'd like to DoorDash you some crawfish.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if it's going to come from over here. I want it to be hot. So if we could DoorDash you some crawfish, you can have the experience. I'm sure we can make this happen, right?
I think
yeah, absolutely.
We'll cook some crawfish in a few weeks before the season ends.
There you go. Boom. Yeah, maybe a little boil over at
Weekends
the
on the Water
Jet Surf Houston
crawfish.
studio.
Yeah.
I mean, we have crawfish all week,
and
all month.
I am blessed that I've enjoyed so many great crawfish events and been involved in so many, whether it be the Floyd's parking lot parties or the Kemah Crawfish Festival, and the Big Bash. Obviously, with Quentin. So, as you can tell by looking at me, I'm not lacking food. So and I've had my share of crawfish over the years. So
out of those restaurants that we get crawfish, blessingly, out of the few that are going to be out here, I'm sure they're all great restaurants to attend to. But out of which one do you prefer to go to?
Oh man, they all kind of have their unique spin on it. Whether it be even back in the day, Heads and Tails. Now Jackie's Brick House.
I had good crawfish at Jackie's the other day.
Bacchus, is kind of, they have their own. Lance does his own little thing.
Demetrius family.
Dimitri, and Lance do their own thing. Obviously, Alan over at at Crazy Allen's. Swamp Shack. Floyd's. I mean, this area. There's Heads and I mentioned Heads and Tails. Was it Chasing Tails back in the day?
That was good. Apparently.
Yeah. There's. I mean, we're blessed, right?
Chasing Tails.
Even of course, I actually was really tight with and did a lot of marketing for Crawdaddies back in the day. I don't know if you remember Crawdaddies, which is in the Jackie's Brick House location.
Wow.
Crawdaddies and Heads and Tails and Jackie's Brick House, and I remember the owner of Crawdaddies, Steve Smythe, used to joke. Actually, after obviously his whole brand was crawfish, right? And then everybody started serving crawfish, and he used to joke, man, I'm going to be going to a toll booth one day, and they're going to sell me crawfish, right?
Yeah.
I mean, so it's a Clear Lake thing, right? It's part of our culture is crawfish, right?
I mean, we're only, an hour from the Louisiana border, or hour and 20 minutes or whatever.
So the rumor is that the Big Ass Crawfish Bass has a contract or a connection, and they literally buy out a whole farm. They farm.
They have to, man. I mean, it gets
They got
pretty.
a convoy of crawfish coming down in some 18-wheelers. I think it's 1-2 of those trucks will be coming here, staged out. There's going to be a drop very close to our tent. So,
oh wow, nice.
I thought we were going to need these transportation devices over here called golf carts to go load up 45 pounds of crawfish. But
it's going to be right here, huh?
Yeah, we don't need a trailer. We might need just like 2 strong lads to throw them on the back.
Strong lads. Yeah.
Yeah, I brought some muscle over here.
Nice.
I forgot to bring my little trailer to throw the crawfish in, and just towed it on behind my power wheelchair.
Dude, I'm so hungry for crawfish right now. Dude.
Yeah, talking about it so much does kind of
wow.
make me hungry
Yeah,
for it,
I
right?
definitely want.
Well, speaking of dinner,
Of course, that's our goal is to make everybody listening hungry for it, so they come tomorrow.
Right, absolutely.
Speaking of dinner, it's kind of late out here. We're going to shoot 10 o'clock to go over to 10 across the street or the path and go get some grub over there. Our competition over there.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, so what's your secret seasoning? I'm like, can't tell you, bro.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, man. But what's yours? You going to tell us yours? He's like,
hey, man, there's either a big trophy or what, $10,000 at stake?
No,
5,000. Well, still, 5,000, yeah.
Are you
my bad.
going to match?
I just, yeah, no,
Are
no.
you going to
I'm not.
match? You're going to match Quentin?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
$2,500. There's $2,500.
I'm sure it's 10,000 in full purse. It's just 5,000 to the winner, 2,500 for their second place. Is the second place get anything, or is it just for the winner?
There is some other recognition
like a
winnings.
six-pack of Bud Light or something.
Oh, sure.
That's,
At least they deserve
wow,
that.
$5,000.
It's all about
thank-
winning. It's all
yeah,
about
thanks
winning.
for the beer.
If Quentin was here right now, we would be able to find out all these other uncertainties. But if you come
that's
in,
fine.
Well,
if
and
you
let's
come,
face it, Quentin is here, but he is running
Busy.
ragged probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I can only imagine the logistics that and the fires he's putting out right now.
Right.
the fires are going to be.
Is that Kona Ice going to be parked there? Like, well,
Yeah.
man, that's good.
That sounds really good.
Yeah.
Kona Ice, maybe with some Malibu.
Oh,
Or you know what? We got a margarita
some
machine
blue
over
chair
here.
rum, huh?
Over here at the We Know Cookers, spot 3637, we got some margaritas.
Yeah.
Non-alcoholic, I'm assuming you're right,
Right.
Well, we got the virgin ones for people that want to take a little easy, especially for the children that want the same taste, but just not the special effect.
This reminds me of I had a booth at the Clear Lake Chamber Business Expo for years and years, and for the scene. One year we had a margarita machine, and of course the expo is in the church there in Nassau Bay, the Gloria Day, I think it is, right?
Yeah.
So we had 2 machines. One was non-alcoholic, and one was kind of alcoholic on the down low. And depending on, if it's somebody from the church or somebody from the chamber or somebody I knew, kind of depended which margarita
hilarious.
they got.
Speaking of margaritas, the We Know Cookers are really well known for doing barbecue cook-offs.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
In the Houston, Pasadena, LaPorte, Deer Park area, and also some in Galveston County. And a few of their events, the last one was at the LaPorte Rodeo Cook-Off.
Oh, yeah.
that was like
there.
last weekend.
That wasn't too long ago, yeah.
I'd like to tell you what they ranked, but I didn't even show up. I know I was supposed to be there to support them, but they had a lot of compliments for sure on their margaritas.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
I mean, their food was great, but they had a lot of compliments on those. And there's a contest on that.
See, now you're making me thirsty.
I know, man. How's that Dos
Yeah.
Equis tasting?
Wow.
Actually pretty well,
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've had Dos Equis, but
This is a different twist.
it's
so a little
yeah,
lime and
it's
salt in
the
there.
lime and salt. I went from a double IPA and I downshifted to
Yeah.
to
Oh,
whatever
man.
it is that I'm drinking now. But it's working, no complaints.
Well, if you need a shuttle to your car, we got some golf carts that'll get you to your car home safe.
Well, that's a good thing about what I'm drinking now is I'll get home safe. If I had a couple of more of the heavy hands, different story.
Yeah, it is a little different. Luckily,
yeah.
Luckily,
So did
the
you-
studio's right by the house.
Did you get the limo ride in today? Did you get the Uber?